Hey guys, Ale7 here. I've been kind of putting off this video for too long, but this is my EDC kit. Now, for you guys who don't know what an EDC kit means, it's your everyday carry kit. This video is just... Sorry about that. This video is mainly all about concealed carrying. I take concealed carrying very seriously, as you can see. And for your EDC or everyday carry kit, this is all the stuff I carry with me on a daily basis. Now, this isn't exactly a how-to guide. It's more of like my philosophy on concealed carrying. So, this isn't perfect, and there is no perfect EDC kit. Everyone's needs are different. This is what I carry on with me on a daily basis. This fits my needs, and it gets the job done. Now, for you, you might carry different things on you. Some people just carry their gun with them and they don't really care about anything else. But, you know, again, everyone has a different setup for what they carry. So, I guess I'll just break it down. And, where should I start? Okay, let's get the simple things out of the way. Keys to my house and keys for other things. I mean, pretty simple. Keys to my vehicle, gotta get around. Alright, I did forget one thing. Okay, so here's one phone case for my Samsung Galaxy S3. Can't afford the newest phones out there, but this is what I have. So, I carry this with me. You need it with you all the time. I can't really go a day without my phone. I did leave one of my things upstairs. Alright, well, whatever. I always carry an extra battery to my cell phone. It's the same exact kind. Phone's going to die. But yeah, I use my phone a lot, so I usually burn through one of the batteries. I'll turn it off, switch batteries, and then I'm good to go for the rest of the day. Get home, charge my phone. I also like to keep a spare battery in the event that, you know, I run into an emergency or something and I need another. I just need to prolong the life of my phone, so that's what I do. So I always keep the spare battery in my left pocket, and then here's one of my phone cases. Alright, next item. I guess we'll get to my firearm last. Okay, so I always carry a comb on me. These are two different combs. These are pretty cool. This one's a switchblade comb. This is the one I usually carry with me. And then I have another one, which is a butterfly knife comb. This one's pretty cool. It's in red. So, oops. So yeah, it's another comb. This one's pretty cool. And that's about it. So, I always just keep a comb on me. Gotta stay looking cute. So, it's either one, whichever I'm feeling for the day. Alright, I always keep chapstick on me. I just always do. You should too, especially in the winter. Oh my god, everybody's getting chapped lips and whatnot. This is pretty cool. I used to just carry a nail clipper with me before. I got this as a gift. And this is like, comes with a little pair of scissors. For whatever, if you need a pair of scissors, I have a pair. And this is just stuff for your nails and a nail clipper. I don't know. I like to keep my nails short. I take care of myself. So, here's a little cool little kit. Fits in your pocket. Doesn't take up much space or anything like that. It's just another thing I carry with me. I always carry a knife on me. This is pretty cool. It's a little canteen. Blade just pops out pretty wide. When I'm at work, I always, I don't know, I have to cut boxes, open boxes. It's just part of the day. So, I always keep this on me. And, I mean, knives have so many uses. So this knife is pretty cool. I kind of want to get something more practical. I mean, I like it. It's cool. But, maybe I'll switch this knife out and get a different kind of knife. So, just always keep a knife on you. I mean, I like to, and I know a lot of other people who conceal carry and take EDC pretty seriously also carry knives with them. So, that's another item. I always have my wallet with me. I always keep money on me. Always keep a pretty good amount of money on me. I got all my cards and stuff, and you don't really have to look through my wallet. Always keep your license to carry with you at all times. That's the first card that shows up in my wallet. So if I ever get stopped by the police, in the event that something happens. I don't know. I have my license to carry with me, so I'm not breaking any laws. Alright, so next item. Always keep a flashlight on me. This is where we're going to get into like firearms philosophy over here. Always keep a flashlight on me. This is an Ultrafire. I'm not exactly sure of the model name. This one's pretty dope. It's got a strobe. It's got the bright light. It's got a dimmer light. And then, yeah, the strobe. What's also really cool about this light is you probably can't see it too well, but this light has a zoom function. And then just get to the perfect square. And this is 2500 lumens. Why do I keep a flashlight on me? There's a lot of uses for it. I find myself using it at work. I don't know. There's a lot of uses for flashlight. Dim lit situations. Also, you know, some people kind of do I'm going to air quotes around tactical training with their firearms, and people like to use lights. I know for a lot of people who carry Glocks, SIGs, people get their Kydex holsters fitted with a spot where it can fit their flashlight, and they'll just keep their flashlight on their gun. Other people don't care for that. They'll keep their flashlight here, put the gun over their hand for like a more stable shooting platform. And this light is really bright, like seriously bright. And then especially on strobe mode, and it becomes even brighter when you zoom in. So if you were to flash somebody in their eyes, you'd pretty much blind them. Like, it's really bright. So if you wanted to practice doing all that, maybe if you were in the event where, I don't know, you got in a gunfight or something happened outside in the middle of the night, this would be really useful for just a gunfight or just general survival, whatever have you. Okay, so now we're at the end of my EDC kit. I use a Kydex holster, and then you're wondering, why do you have a second phone on you? Well, I don't. This is a phone case, and what I keep inside is another magazine. So I carry 2 magazines on me. A lot of people who do EDC usually carry a second or spare magazine. A really popular thing I see is for the Glock 26. That has a 10-round magazine. People keep that in their gun, and then they'll have a backup magazine in their back pocket, whether it be, I think, a 17-round magazine. Because the Glock 26 can also fit magazines for the Glock 17 and Glock 19, so people usually have a Glock 17 magazine on them. So that's pretty cool. Now for the Makarov, this is my carry gun. My philosophy with guns is a gun is better than no gun. This gun fits my needs. I like this gun a lot. This is the perfect, everyday carry gun for me. I like the features on it. I like the simplicity. I don't really have to get in much details of it. Shoot what you're comfortable with. Shoot with, I guess, what you can afford. I mean, like I said, a gun is better than no gun. If you're carrying a high point, at least you're carrying a firearm. Caliber or whatever, that's all on you. If you're good with the 380 ACP, that's fine. If you want like a Springfield XD S or whatever in 45 ACP, there you go. As long as you can shoot the gun accurately and you practice with it often, that's what really matters. You can have, a 357, but if you can't handle the recoil, I don't know, maybe you've had like a surgery or something in your arm or something, things like that happen, you can't shoot a gun with significant recoil, like maybe a 45 ACP or a 357, then yeah, that's not the right gun for you. But if you like a gun like that, if you want a 5-round revolver with the 5-round cylinder, that's on you. Use what works for you. I prefer the Makarov, and I really like this Kydex holster. If you guys are looking for a good holster, definitely look into Kydex holsters. I just really like them. They're extremely comfortable. Now this is a Makarov, and I actually did do a review on this holster, so if you guys want to check out the review for it, I'll leave it linked in the description below. But I really like this holster. Big companies like Alien Gear and other holster companies, like Keyhole Holsters, there's a whole lot of them, but they don't really cater to the Makarov. The Makarov is a pretty popular gun for concealed carry, but not like as popular as a SIG P320, Glock 19, Glock 26, Springfield XDS, XDM. You know, the list goes on and on and on. Caltech, whatever have you. You know, another thing with concealed carrying, guys, is, you know, there's just so many people that I know and I talk to, and it just irks me that they have a license to carry a firearm and they just don't carry their gun with you every day. That's so stupid. Like, it's probably the day you don't have your firearm with you is when something could happen. You know, I carry a firearm with me every day, and I'm in hopes that I would never have to use my firearm. But if I had to, I want to have it with me. But, like, the point of having a firearm is I'm not trying to get myself in a gunfight. I'm not trying to shoot nobody. Because the whole, you know, criminal justice system and, you know, shout out to the Concealed Nation page on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you use Facebook, definitely follow that page. They update new articles pretty much on a daily basis. It's really interesting to see some situations where people who conceal carry, you know, unfortunately get in a situation where they have to use their firearm. Some of the laws are really stupid. You know, I talked to some people. This video is ending up longer than what I had what's the word I'm looking for? Initially intended. But you know, I talked to some people who don't understand much about concealed carrying, and they're always just like, you know, if you have a gun with you and someone attacks you, you don't have to kill them. You can shoot them in the knee or something, or shoot them in the leg and incapacitate them. But then there's been cases where people have done that, and they shot them in the leg, shot them in the arm. They didn't kill the assailant. Then they end up in court. There's cases where, like, the person who gets shot can, like, sue you, or maybe I could link an article or something. But then once you're getting tried of why do you use your firearm, usually what I find is when during the case they'll be like, well, you didn't have to kill them, so you didn't have to use your firearm, like it wasn't necessary. And that's the thing I get at. If you have to use your firearm, this is always your last resort, so only use it when your life is in imminent danger. That's the entire point of concealed carry. Like, that's really it. Just, you can't shoot to not kill. Like, the point is, if you're going to use your firearm, you have to shoot to kill. Because I've seen cases where, there's actually a good one I read off of Concealed Nation. These two guys were doing work on a house, and they were leaving, and this young kid got a hold of a firearm, illegally, of course, and he tried robbing the guys. He tried robbing the one guy who wasn't concealed carrying. The other guy got in a firefight with him, and the guy who was concealed carrying shot and killed this young kid. And then, even though it was indefinite self-defense, like, when he came out, he tried to stop the kid from robbing his friend. He started shooting at him, and then they got in their firefight. He shot and killed the assailant, and still this guy has to go to court and see a grand jury. And even though the police justified it as a self-defense, you still have to go to court. Like, the system's stupid. So that's what I'm just trying to get at. Like, only use your firearm if your life is in imminent danger and you have to use it. Don't use it for any other reason. I'm just trying to let you guys know. Okay. And then last thing I have here is a box of Hornady's Critical Defense. This is what I carry in my firearm. This is the ammo I like. If you have something like a 45 ACP or a regular 9mm, because this Makarov shoots 9x18mm, and regular 9mm Luger is 9x19, so the ammunition choices are different. There's not as many for self-defense for the Makarov. I know PPU makes a jacketed hollow point. There's Buffalo Bore. I just trust Hornady Critical Defense. It works every time. If you check out ballistic tests or any other sort of testing done with this ammo performs perfectly every time. It may not be the best performance-wise or whatever. I know for 9mm, some people would say use Hornady's Critical Duty, or what's the other one? The Hydro Shock, or I think it's like Gold Dot Spear, if I'm remembering correctly. Some people use Buffalo Bore. There's so many. There's Underwood, Liberty Defense. The list goes on and on and on. Just make sure you're using ammo specifically for self-defense. I know there's people who use Full Metal Jackets, and please don't do that. A good situation or something, like a scenario people pull up is if something happens, say in the middle of a restaurant, and there's a guy in the center of the restaurant with a firearm, and you have to shoot him. If you shoot him with a Full Metal Jacket, you're gonna hit the guy. The bullet's not going to do as much damage, and then the bullet's still going to hit him and possibly travel through the guy, hitting somebody, say, on the other side of the restaurant. With hollow points, it does more terminal damage, and the bullet usually slows down, puts all of its pressure onto the target, and kind of just stops moving. It won't over-travel like some ammunition. So yeah, to wrap up this video, again, spare cell phone case, keeps a spare 8-round magazine in. For the Makarov, again, 8 rounds in the magazine. I always keep one in the chamber. Carry, whatever you see fit. This is the way I see fit. The Makarov, again, the pistol is unloaded, by the way, but I'll have 8 rounds in the magazine, 1 round in the chamber. The thing I like about this pistol, it has a decock, so you put it on safe, put it on fire. The initial trigger pull is very heavy. I think it's about 20 pounds. Some people said in other reviews with one of those trigger measures. So the initial shot will be heavy, and then every follow-up shot, the hammer will be pressed down, so it'll be single action every time, and you could have easy follow-up shots. Pretty simple and straight to the point. A lot of other pistols, like SIGs and other pistols, have features like that, and that's what I like. So, just one more thing I want to reiterate with these Kydex holsters, guys. These are extremely comfortable, and there's been days where I put it on, and I forget the pistol. Like, I almost walk out the door, and I was like, oh wait, I forgot my Makarov. Like, they're really comfortable, so get them. I've used other holsters in the past. They're not as comfortable, like, you feel it. Like, after wearing a holster for several days, you kind of forget it's there. So, that's pretty much everything I carry for my EDC kit. If you have any questions, comments, concerns on anything, and I guess my philosophy or the stuff I carry, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, guys. So yeah, pistol of my choice, pistol of your choice, whatever you carry, just a gun is better than no gun. I mean, I wouldn't go below a 380 ACP. Don't use like a 22. But I know some people that do carry 22s. I know there's people who carry like their main pistol and then they have a backup pistol on them. I mean, I think that's a bit much. I think having a spare magazine is good because, again, just with the spare magazine, some people think I'm crazy for that, but like, you could get attacked by a group of guys instead of just one person. It happens. Criminals usually do attack in groups because it makes it easier for them. And even though you might shoot one or two, some of the other guys might not give up. And I mean, in most cases, most people run, but some people are pretty determined out there. So that's why I keep a spare magazine on me. If you're carrying something like a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, you have, 6 rounds on you, I think? Yeah, 6 in the magazine. And I guess 1 in the chamber, if I'm remembering correctly. Or if you have a 5-round revolver, you only have 5 rounds, you better make sure all 5 hit. So that's why I keep a spare magazine on me. So yeah. So wallet, Kydex holster, Makarov pistol of your choice, whatever. Good self-defense ammo that you can depend your life on. I trust Hornady's Critical Defense. I always keep a spare magazine on me. A knife, because you'll be surprised how often you end up using that. I mean, I use mine on a daily basis. A bright flashlight. Ultrafires are pretty good. There's Surefire, whatever you can afford. Ultrafire is really affordable. They're cheap. You can get them online. I like this. This one has zoom, so I don't know if you're stranded or something. This light travels really far. So good flashlight, whatever brand you prefer. I keep this on me, clip my nails and whatnot. I always keep a comb on me, and I decide between them. So there's that. Keys, vehicle keys, my Samsung Galaxy S3. I mean, I would want to upgrade to a newer phone, but one thing I really hate about most newer phones is, like for iPhones and the newer Samsung Galaxies, you can't change out the batteries. So, I mean, I know they do have those portable battery chargers and whatnot, but I still think that's kind of stupid. Like, what if your battery goes bad in your phone? You have to replace the entire phone. You can't just replace your battery like you can with older phones. So, yeah, this is pretty much everything I keep on my EDC kit. The original idea for this video, I had up on my Instagram page, and I said I would get on this video. Now, from posting pictures about my EDC kit, I got a lot of good feedback on my kit. You know, a lot of people agree with the things I carry. I mean, you may, or you may not. Feel free to let me know in the comments section below. Constructive criticism. Keep it clean, guys. But yeah, this is what I feel safe with carrying. It's not like I'm carrying too much. This stuff doesn't weigh me down too much. I mean, I just brought this box to show you the ammo I carry, so it's really just this stuff. And this is what works for me, you know? It's good. It's not too heavy. This stuff isn't uncomfortable to wear. I mean, everything here conceals well, like the pistol and this holster setup conceals really well. This and everything else in my pockets and on my belt don't really print or anything like that. So again, this is what I carry, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, what you would change. Tell me what's in your EDC kit. I'm curious to know. Maybe I'll make some changes to mine. But this is my carry kit that I've updated for this year, 2016. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Ale7 signing out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I have a ton of range footage coming up and a whole lot of things I have planned. So I'll see you guys in the next one.